How to do Princess Zelda from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess makeup tutorial time. Also, my reborns are watching Pocahontas while I cosplay, so you're gonna hear a lot of that in the background. And my dog about to bark at me because he wants to go outside. Before I start, on Instagram, I was making this big fuss about how I didn't want to cosplay until I weighed 30 pounds less. But you know what? After looking at my old pictures when I was a teenager, I was so skinny that my nose was huge and I looked old. I'm not kidding. And it's like I went from one extreme to the other. And you know what? Here's my hot take. I'm not fat. I'm just not super thin. I just have some meat on my bones. And when I'm wearing something like this, like, do I look fat? I guess I do. I mean, when I'm sitting down, I do. But anyway, on to the tutorial. There's not a lot of time here. The time limit is 10 minutes, so let's just get started. Oh, and by the way, Pocahontas is a Disney movie I absolutely hate. I've hated the movie since I was 12 because when I first found out about her being a real person and I compared it to the Disney movie, I'm like, this is all fairy tale BS compared to the real life Pocahontas, and I don't like this movie anymore. That's my long story short. Okay, on to the tutorial. So off camera, I did my foundation, primer, concealer, powdered my face. So now, just like in my Ocarina of Time Zelda makeup tutorial, it's time to contour that nose. Oh, it's falling off little, you see? Anyway, I'm gonna contour the sides of my nose and drag it up to my eyelids. Oh, hair might, okay, it's good. So I'm gonna blend it out with my fingers, and I'm gonna blend it into my eyelids. And speaking of eye makeup, I'm gonna do a natural eye makeup look this time, but still do Zelda's eye shape. So, if it's still a little heavy, just pat it with your sponge so it looks like you actually have a slender and defined nose like her. Like I said in my Ocarina of Time tutorial, Zelda has a slender defined nose in Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, which is great for contour, but the Beauty Blender is perfect to tone it down even more. I'm just going to powder my nose and only powder the middle part. And yay! So for my eye makeup, I decided I'm going to do my eye makeup for how I do my eye makeup as Chic, which I will get into, just haven't had any time to cosplay her. So I'm going to take this shade, where my brush is pointing, called Real Gar, and this is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to dip my brush and buff that into my crease. Hey, this is a good choice. Please don't copyright me, TikTok, because there's a Disney song in the background. So nervous that my video is going to get flagged for copyright. Oh, right. Anyway, I'm going to take this darker reddish brown color called Red Ochre. If this sounds familiar, I did this for my Ocarina of Time Zelda makeup. Let me get a little closer. And I'm going to blend that and put that underneath the eyeshadow. My first eyeshadow. Repeat on the other side. And something I forgot to do last time is that I forgot to show myself using a clean brush and blending everything out. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the song to be over. Again, last time, I'm going to do that winged eyeliner and make it a little shorter this time. I don't know. I just don't want to extend it too long. Just like that. I'm gonna add a little more to make the wing thicker. Repeat on the other side. Let me do it off camera so I can buy myself some time. And I'm gonna get really close to my outer lower lash line and connect the wing. And again, I'm going to add this. I'm going to use a brush this time. I'm going to use a brush this time for my highlighter. It's this gold highlighter again, right here. So I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And I'm going to drag it to halfway to where the black is.
Seems to me this spinning arrow is pointing you down your path.
But Grandmother Willow, what is my path?
Time for some white eyeliner in my waterline. So this makeup is pretty similar to Ocarina of Time Zelda. The only difference is pretty much the eyeshadow.
I hear the wind.
Yes.
There we go.
What is it?
Again, with the black eyeliner, I'm just going to draw a straight line with no wing because I already have my eyeshadow faking the winged eyeliner. Now it's time to move on to mascara, lashes, and bottom lashes.
The water's deep enough, we can pull right up to shore. Hey there,
I'm very well aware that this is my last chance for glory. But mark my words, Higgins. When King...
It's incredible. And so ours. I've never seen anything like it.
Same blush as last time in this pink shade. Gonna take a little bit, tap off the excess. So, because this is a very pigmented blush, gonna smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks.
All right now, tie her off. Here, John, tie off this end. John? John? What are you doing up there? Getting a better look.
And finally, the same lipstick as last time. Because in the game, I noticed that Zelda has some brownish lips. So I'm going to use the same lipstick again.
Well, you're a strange looking fellow. You hungry? Here you go. It's a biscuit. It's food.
And if you want to make it more glamorous and princessy, I have this NYX Butter Gloss brown lip gloss. And let me just show you how it looks with lip gloss on top. Okay, now all that's left to do is put my eyelashes on and get into my cosplay. And I'm going to do my eyelashes off camera because hit or miss, they can be a struggle and sometimes they're not. And this is the final result of my cosplay makeup. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, this shoulder pad is falling off a little because the Velcro broke off underneath this shoulder pad. So yeah. I bought this cosplay on Etsy for $300 as a Christmas present last year. And the wig, I wefted 3 wigs into one so it would have the same amount of thickness as Zelda's hair. And also, if my wig is sliding off me, okay, no it isn't. Okay, great. Time to make TikToks now.